let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Dak now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Milrow from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying for it with Milrow. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Jack, go.
Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Yeah, here we go.
He gets the handoff. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. He dodged the tackle, and he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They're not going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
We're going to 52.
Receiver in motion, going left.
26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting...
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's White on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go! Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
This is Walker on second. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for this. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here from Milrow. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, strike. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That throw behind his intended target. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. 40. Past the 30 and still going. Touchdown. He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Gravity Lions. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Walker on 1st down. Shoots away from one. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow shakes himself free. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now it's 3rd and short.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Come on, come on. Ready,
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
on the set.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Milrow to throw on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. After the play, here comes the training staff checking on an injured player. And that is receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
From the red zone on 1st. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches.
And off to Walker from the gun. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, it's Blue. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's White on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And finally this return ends. What an effort to get them down all the way to the 12.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Back. Ready,
From the gun, Milrow. Those caught. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mission man sent left. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's White on the return. Making some progress here. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Hauled in by Gray. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Milrow from the gun. Finds him on the slant. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a third-quarter lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. No motion Lamb right. Play action now for Prescott. Headed out right. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yeah! There we go.
A third down run with Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
46. Kill. Go to 54. Why?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go.
Prescott now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. First and 10 from the 43.
Yeah! Here we go, boys.
First down, here's Dak. Pass is caught by Blue. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Okay, ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
29-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, come on.
Running with Walker again. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Get it. Ready.
Looking to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks in range for a game-winning score. Second and 3 now.
Ready. Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. And he got there in time. He's taken down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Okay, break.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60 Bobcat. Liking it.
Now to throw. Getting out to his left. Throw is caught. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
One is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Driving hands with a Walker on. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next